This segment of Panther Sports Talk is brought to you by CFU, the power of service.
On April 1st, the UNI Athletic Department sent out a press release telling fans that a real live Panther would be at all home UNI sporting events next year. Now, unfortunately, this was just a fun April Fool's joke, and there will not be a live Panther in the Dome for the home opener. But who needs a Panther when you have the talent the football team will display next year? The offensive unit returns almost everyone, including starting quarterback Sawyer Kollmorgan, all-conference running back David Johnson, a big and experienced offensive line, and a nice mix of receivers that can hurt opponents in multiple ways. Even though the 2014 football season won't kick off for several more months, a lot of hard work is being invested right now in spring drills. We caught up with offensive coach Mario Verduzco for a breakdown of the Panther offensive unit.
Quick recap for the offense, how spring practice?
So far, so good. Things are going well. Guys are working hard, flying around, got double-day practices, so they're doing really well. Mostly is from a cognitive standpoint, just making sure they know what they're doing. Where they're going, particularly in the pass game. We've got a few new wrinkles going on, but that's probably the most important thing. And then while they're practicing, is to practice with passion and tremendous effort, making sure they finish plays. We've got to be able to do that and make sure the young guys from last year that are now a year older are progressing just like they should be. So that part of it's critical to our success, no doubt. Well, those guys are doing well. You know, it's pretty much the same group, so they're a year older. Wallace is back with us, which is a tremendous addition from last year. They're doing well. You know, Coach Verduzco's here. He has some tremendous experience, some insights about the run game as well as pass protection. So it's been great having him around. He's very knowledgeable. I think what's most important about the receiving group is that all of them know exactly what they're doing. So it isn't just one or two guys, but the whole group functions as a whole, and each of them can play any position on the field. That's what's really important, and we're working like heck to get that accomplished. No, I don't think so very much. I still think the focus, you know, we know what David can do, and obviously Evan and Tyvis, and now to make sure the young guys understand exactly what they're doing and practicing hard and knowing their assignments. So getting the whole group, just like the receivers, up to speed. And we feel we can do that, we're going to be a much better football team. Well, if I can give you an indication, probably is what Coach Blythe and I talked to the quarterbacks and the receivers about it, and asking them this question: where do you want to be on the 25th? Where we expect them to be on the 25th? And putting that challenge out there that if they want to be a championship football team, they got to rise to a level of efficiency and effectiveness that goes beyond where we were last year. And I think they're all committed to that. And I think we're on the right track. You know, we demand excellence here, always have. Since I've been here in 2001, it's how it's always been. And it's a tremendous tradition here. And so they've got some echoes to feel, so to speak. Oh, it's vital that they just don't stop. Obviously, finals will be coming on the heels of when we finish spring ball, but then they've got to continue that work, both in their isolation drills and the cognitive part of it, so that when fall camp comes, it's not just restarting over. That we can hit the ground running and basically go from there. Yeah. Oh, it's always great. It's always awesome. And it's important, it's always been for me to make sure I learn everybody's name. But I think we got a great group of guys coming in, so I think the whole staff's fired up about it. And there's never been any sense when young guys come in, since I've been here in 2001, that there's any sort of tension or animosity. You know, the guys that are here are very, very helpful to the young guys that come in and try to get them up to speed.